Minecraft. What does that name bring to mind for you? If you're like most people on the internet, a bit older in their early to mid-20s, you probably think of a game that you used to like, but you don't play anymore. That stuff is kind of for children, and your tastes have changed. If you're on the younger side, a bit younger than I am, you're probably caught up on more recent games with prettier graphics and more interesting, flashy gameplay. But I'm in that weird generation, born between the years of 99 and 03, where my tastes and preferences are mostly things from the mid-2000s, which was a weird time for media, and especially video games, to say the least. This was the era of the Xbox 360 and its dreaded red ring of death, the PS3 and its disaster of a launch, and the Wii breaking new ground for Nintendo. But a very important game came out during this era, and lo and behold, that would be Minecraft. It's been a long time, but I've been playing Minecraft a lot more recently, and I still remember when I was first getting into it. Always building homes on the side of mountains so I could be as safe as humanly possible at night. Never even considering going underground without peaceful mode on. And maybe cheating just a little bit when diamonds were sparse. I don't usually roll that way now, but I've never gone to the extent of some players when creating worlds. When I get bored of one world, I tend to just move on to the next. But some people don't enjoy doing that. Some people enjoy having one world that they can create an empire out of from the ground up. Some people enjoy building whatever they like to with no limitations on things like terrain, resources, or stuff like that. Some people play alone and some play with friends. And that's what makes Minecraft so great. It's a game for absolutely everyone. Do you stick with past versions that keep mechanics that you don't want to lose? Or do you march on and stay up to date? Do you play with cheats or without? Modded or unmodded? All of these are equally valid as answers, and no one is right or wrong in how they choose to play. Minecraft is kinda like a blank canvas. You can choose to make wonderful structures that you poured your blood, sweat, tears, and other bodily fluids into, or you can just goof around. You're not limited in what you can do. The only set boundaries are the sky limit and the bedrock limit, and hell, even these can be cheesed with mods. Do you want to explore vast oceans, caves, and deserts? Face off against other players in a battle for dominance? Build these? You can. You can build whatever you want, go wherever you want, do whatever you want. It's so simple, and it works. And this simplicity is no accident. Minecraft was made by Marcus Persson, this clown, in a time before his wealth got to his head, to say the least. He fell in love with the idea of making games by playing a simple, and I mean simple game called Dwarf Fortress. It was a game that really made you use your imagination, making it a challenging game to get into outside looking in. But he didn't get around to creating the game we all know and love until playing a simple game known as Infiniminer. It's a simple, blocky game about joining up with pals and digging, finding resources, and constructing Wait, which game am I talking about? This is Infiniminer. So, not exactly the most original premise. But just because a premise isn't 100% original, doesn't mean the execution can't turn into something entirely new. The downfall of Infiniminer was the fact that the source code was leaked before it's released, and almost instantly the code geeks of the early internet got their grubby little hands on it. Soon, everyone was making their own individual tweaks and changes, ultimately causing every version of the game to be completely incompatible with each other. Marcus, or as we'll call him from here on out, Notch, was one of these code geeks. He was blown away by this simple game, and began to get to work creating his own game within this failed concept. Notch made the game even blockier, and made it very focused on just digging and just building. Fast forward to the year 2009, and on May 17th, the game known as Minecraft was unleashed onto the world. Looking back at this, it's certainly Minecraft. There's lava, stone, grass, and block placing. Look, there's even iron and gold. Obviously, the game has evolved far beyond this alpha build, but at the same time, it really hasn't. It's the same game that allows you to build, destroy, and do whatever whenever. And it's that freedom that has made Minecraft as popular as it is, with as many people as it has. Many people see Minecraft as a simple child's game, and while it's true that many of the people Minecraft attracts are a bit on the younger side, Is that really anything to hate the game for, or even something to be surprised about? Tell me, what's the one thing every child is able to do far better than most adults? Imagine. Kids are great at imagining. That's why so many writers, artists, game developers, and the like cite their imagination as being childlike in the first place. And remember what we talked about earlier? Notch was inspired to make games because he played games that utilize the player's imagination. Kids also love to make things. That's why babies play with blocks, every kid has a bucket full of Legos, and kindergarten teachers encourage students to draw. Minecraft allows not just kids, but anyone to be able to play and just go wild to do whatever they please. But people can grow out of that. We're always told that there's a fine line between what children and adults can enjoy, and if something is made to be enjoyed by both, it's usually just grouped in with the kiddie stuff. Doesn't that seem a touch wrong? We're told there's a clear divide between child and adult things to enjoy, but never where that divide is. I'm sure you've heard it all before. That stuff is for kids. Stop acting like a child. Why do you still like that stuff? But when are you supposed to stop liking that stuff? Is it when you're a teenager in high school? Should you start abandoning kiddie stuff merely because it's something you were told not to enjoy? When exactly do you do that? 16? 18? 21? There is no answer. But everyone just expects you to give up on the things you enjoy just because it's not what they enjoy. And what they don't enjoy is wrong. It's bad. You're bad for enjoying it. And the good people, the people who like what everyone else likes, don't like bad people. So just give up on that stuff you like, or else we won't like you. But you don't have to give that up. If you want to watch cartoons made with children or families in mind, go ahead. If you enjoy drawing and making people laugh, go for it. If you like playing games that children also just so happen to enjoy playing, just play them. If the people around you don't like those things, why should what they say matter? There's tons of people who enjoy all these things and more out there in the world, and the internet can bring these people closer than ever before. In 2014, Microsoft acquired Mojang, the company Notch and the two other men, Carl Manna and Jacob Porzier, founded, for $2.5 billion. Many people cite this as the death of Minecraft. While it's true that Microsoft hasn't had the best track record with IPs they purchase, Minecraft was very different. Minecraft was already insanely popular, and Microsoft's funding and marketing only aided that. The Minecraft dev team launched the Better Together update in 2017, which brought forth the Bedrock edition of Minecraft. This version, available on Windows 10, mobile, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch, is able to link together with all other versions of Bedrock. While before, PC users could only play with PC users, Nintendo users could only play with Nintendo users, Xbox users could only play with Xbox users, and mobile users didn't exist, that's not a problem anymore. Sorry not sorry PlayStation. Anyone with a device that isn't run by a bunch of tightwads can explore, fight, and create with anyone else. This caused a massive boom to the player base, with new people being able to experience the game for the first time, alongside veterans who have held the game close for years. This increase has pushed the dev team into overdrive, pushing out massive updates to aspects of the game once neglected and barren, encouraging more and more people to try the game out. Minecraft isn't just another game about collecting and building. It isn't even just the game that did it first. Minecraft brings people together in ways that no one, not even Notch, could have expected. Minecraft deserves the second chance it's got. Minecraft deserves to be in the limelight again, and to get more and more promotion than it's ever gotten. Perhaps a spot in a certain fighting game, anyone? But most importantly, Minecraft is a game that's deserved to live on for 10 years, and I'd say it deserves at least 10 more. And Minecraft has taught us something. It's taught us that it's okay to enjoy things people tell us not to enjoy. It's taught us that it's okay to be creative, and to just do whatever we feel like doing every once in a while. And it's taught us that maybe, just maybe, Sweden isn't so bad, after all. Hi everyone who's watched this far. I really hope you enjoyed this video. This is the first video of mine that's more in this video essay style format, and if this can do well, then I hope I'll be able to make a lot more, because this was definitely one of the biggest projects that I've completed, at least. I've had a couple projects, but they never really got finished. But this is the biggest one that I've completed. Honestly, I'm pretty surprised I was able to complete it in the time I gave myself. But, yeah. I really hope you all enjoyed, and hopefully I'll be able to continue to do this for a lot longer. So thanks everyone for watching.